Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a collective haul of all the things that I got in March. March is my birthday month, so as most of you may know, Ulta does 2 times points for your birthday. You get little gifts on your birthday, although I haven't cashed in on my Ulta gift yet, but that will be coming when my mom comes to visit next week. Gonna go do a little Ulta splurge when she gets down here. But I've just been collecting things all month, saving my spending money. Some are birthday gifts, some are things that I've just purchased with gift cards or things like that. So I've been waiting and wanting to share this video with you guys all month long, but I thought I would wait because today my ring light came in the mail. And for those of you who don't know what a ring light is, it's like this big circle and it just makes this like crazy bright light. So when before I was really limited when I could do my videos, it was always either Saturday, Sunday mornings when the natural light was out and the sun was coming through the window, and that was really my only time that I could film. When now I have this ring light, and I did buy it with my birthday money. I actually bought it with the birthday money from my dad and my stepmom and my mother-in-law, so thank you guys for the money to help pay for this. And I also used some money that I got from completing a program at work, so it was a little incentive there. So I went ahead and splurged on the nice one. You know, I love lighting, I love being bright, I love watching YouTube videos that are bright, and so I really just thought it would be really nice to have this so I could film after work like I'm doing today. Anyways, long story short, I got the light in today, set it up. It is so bright. Let me show you what it looks like with no ring light. This is crazy. This is with no light, as I'm sure it's super dark and horrible. And then you get the ring light. It is so bright. I just love it. Anyways, so figured I would film my video. I haven't filmed in a long time, actually not since my birthday when I did the Kylie Jenner lip kit, just really quick. I just haven't really had the time. It's just been super busy and I've been missing filming. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited to share with you what I got in the month of March, and yeah, let's just jump right in. Okay, so first off is a repurchase. I don't even know if I mentioned this in a previous haul video, but I bought yet another one of these. It's the Batiste Dry Shampoo. I love this dry shampoo. I've never tried the other one. This is the original. They have so many different kinds, like blonde and I think brunette and all this stuff, tropical and all this. I've never ventured out from the original because I'm kind of a creature by habit creature with habits, whatever that is. I guess I figure if it's broke, don't fix it. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Gosh, I'm like really sucking at these little phrases today. Anyway, so picked up one of these. I go through these pretty quick. I don't like to wash my hair every day, so having this is a good in-between. I mean, I'm sure all you gals out there have used your dry shampoo, so this one is a definite favorite of mine. So next I want to talk about are these Sally Hansen Insta-Dry nail polishes. I had one of these previously and I did like the formula. My nails don't hold polish on for long at all. Doesn't matter like how great of a polish it is, like OPI, or if it's like, you know, not very great polish, but it does start chipping after a few days. So I really did like the Insta-Dry formula, so I went ahead and picked up 4 new colors. We have Blue Away, this is kind of like a little Tiffany blue color, Mauve It, which is like a light baby pink, and then Espresso and Grease Lightning. So far I've tried out 2. I love this espresso color. It is so beautiful and it lasted a couple days before it started to chip. I think the trick with these is to just do 1 coat, not to do 2, because when it gets thicker, it chips faster. But I love how fast it dries. For someone who has to repaint their nails every couple days or so, it's such a pain to have to sit there and wait for them to dry. So I do like this formula for that. Now this blue one, I painted my nails last night and they are all chipped already. Like every single nail is chipped. And I was like, do I repaint them before this video? Nah, I just want to film. So I didn't repaint them, but definitely not impressed with the wear of this one. I mean, if it's not gonna last even a day, I'm not interested. So this one was definitely a disappointment. Espresso so far was good, and I'll be trying out probably the gray one tonight. I feel like switching it up to Grease Lightning. I'm just pulling from this basket over here. It's gonna be in no order whatsoever. it's just gonna be so random. But next is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation. This has an SPF of 15 sunscreen, and my sister-in-law, my brother's wife, came down, was it a couple weeks ago now, and we went to Disney. She brought her best friend Brittany with her, so we went to Disneyland, and then we did the downtown Disney, and so Rachel and I both got one of these foundations, kind of just to remember Disney Sephora by. So I think the packaging is super cute. I love this little ombre, you know, topper here. And it's one of these weird ones where you push it down and then it comes out in a dropper, which I'm not like hugely keen on. However, I do like that you could tip it out, because I hate it when foundations only have pumps, which is more sanitary, yes, but I always feel like I lose out on the foundation because I can't like squeeze it all out. So as far as this one goes, I want to love it. I want this to be my Disney foundation, and I love it and wear it every day, but this clings to my dry patches so bad. It doesn't matter what primer I use, how exfoliated my face is, how clean my face is. Every time I use it, it sticks to my dry patches, especially right here. And so I look in the mirror at work and I'm just like, oh, it's just like crazy dried out riverbed on my face. That sounds really gross, but I want to love this, so I keep trying it and I keep waiting for it to just be miraculously better, or trying to do different things with my skin to make it better, but I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I want to keep it because it's my Disney foundation and it reminds me of my sister, but we'll see about this. So that's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea new foundation. Next is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And this I saw, gosh, where did I originally see this? It was on YouTube somewhere. I got it a long time ago. Like, I've had this for weeks, and you're gonna see that I've made quite a dent in it. I believe it's been mentioned by a couple YouTubers just recently, and I got this at the beginning of March, and like I said, I have been loving it. This is in the shade Light Bronzer. I think there's Light Bronzer and Bronzer. So I went with the light because obviously I'm super pale, but this is what it looks like, and it kind of comes with these little waves in it, and it smells so good. It smells like coconut. It's just smells so nice. So this is at the drugstore. I still want to say it was like $17. I like this because it's not shimmery. I feel like this is a good everyday bronzer. It does go on really nice and smooth. I do have to blend it quite a bit, but it smells so nice. I love this bronzer, so definitely glad I picked that one up. So on my actual birthday, my husband and I took the day off, and we had this fun day that he planned out, and he let me go into Sephora with guilt-free time. He sat like on the little couch in the mall and just let me browse and swatch and do all my favorite things in Sephora, try on a bunch of stuff. And this was one of the things I picked out. This is the Anastasia lip gloss. It's in the shade Metallic Rose. I actually have it on my lips right now, and it's a nice, not super sticky gloss. It smells like vanilla. This is the shade I have here. And it has this little flat doe foot applicator. I like this color. I like the color a lot. This gloss doesn't stay on a super long time. From my experience, the stickier the gloss, the longer it lasts, and this one is definitely not sticky. It's a very thin consistency, which feels nice on the lips, but I do have to reapply this quite a bit during the day. So at work, it'll kind of wear off and then like kind of be on the outside, and you know, so I really have to be checking myself in the mirror when I'm wearing this just to make sure it's not wearing weird. So that day at Sephora, I also got this. Well, you can't even tell what this is. This is, oh gosh, this is a little black box all by itself. So this is the Anastasia. It's a create your quad type thing. You pick out 4 single shadows, and then you get this little case, and it just makes your own little quad. So basically they come in packages like this, these little triangle packages, and in a little plastic it comes these little single pan eyeshadows, and they're already magnetic. So this is in the shade Blazing. I just gouged it and chipped my nail polish even worse. This polish sucks. Tiffany Blue. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the shades with you one by one. This is Intense Glaze. This one is in the shade Blazing. This one is in the shade RTW, which I always thought it meant like rule the world, but I could have totally just made that up. I have no idea. And then the last one is in the shade Custard. Now the reason I picked these colors was because I really want to try out warm shades. I feel like my skin is neutral to cool toned, so I rarely ever reach for warm colored eyeshadows, ever. And I see these girls who make these beautiful looks with warm colors, and I guess I just feel like I can't really pull it off, or I don't know, but I never reach for warm colors. So I wanted to make a quad to kind of force myself to get out of my comfort zone and wear some warm shades. So, all right, so the first one here is Custard. Then we have RTW, Rule the World. Then we have Blazing, and then what was this one? Intense Gaze, I think it was. I just said it, but I already forgot it. So that's a quad I picked out. I really only wear this one like in the crease, this one on the lid, and then this one in the outer corner. This one I kind of just thought was really pretty, so I do a separate look with that with like a deep cranberry, you know, just definitely not spring looks. I'm like already like going back in the fall here, but so I really like the shades I picked out. When I wear them, like I start off like, yeah, warm shades, but during the day when I kind of catch a glimpse of my reflection, it still is kind of seems off to me and seems weird, but I don't know if that's just I need to get used to it or if I really just shouldn't be wearing these colors. Yeah, so still playing with those. It was when I like swatched them all of the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. I swatched and sat there forever trying to pick out which quad I wanted. When I was there, of course, I had to get my free gift from Sephora. They give you an option this year, which is nice. They either have like a Marc Jacobs eyeliner and lipstick, but I have so many lips stuff that I never even use, so I figured I would go with the second option, which is this Fresh Duo. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser, and then it comes with the Rose Face Mask, infused with real rose petals, hydrates and tones. So when you see this, it looks so gross. When I first opened it last night, I was like, ugh, but it's literally like brown goop, brown honey petal goop. But I did this combination last night. I used the cleanser first, and then I went in with the mask, and it felt really nice. It felt very hydrating. I really like this, and it's a really decent size. It doesn't even say, it's 0.5 fluid ounces. That's half an ounce of a face mask, and this is gonna last quite a few applications. So definitely like this duo. I don't know if this is one that I would, you know, purchase myself, but I am about to need a new cleanser, so I'm kind of playing the field trying to figure out which one I want to buy next. Let's talk birthday presents. My mom gave me Ulta gift cards, and she gave me a palette, the Gwen Stefani palette, but she's like, if you don't want it, you can return it. And I felt horrible and I returned it. And not that it wasn't a beautiful palette, it just really wasn't something that I had on my want list, and I've been eyeing that TooFaced peach palette, but it's sold out everywhere. I want to wait till I can use my Ulta gift cards, so it'll be like it's from my mom for my birthday, but I keep waiting for it to come to my Ulta, and I think finally this weekend it should be here, so hopefully it doesn't sell out, and hopefully I can snag ones. I'm really curious to see how they swatched. I've watched so many videos on YouTube about it, and I would love to get my hands on that palette. But my sister-in-law, Rachel, she got me this Makeup Forever palette. And this is the original 9 square palette that they came out with. I think they've come out with a couple color ones since then. And when she was down here last, I was kind of eyeing this at the store. So she picked it out for me, and it's just such a nice little shimmery palette. Although a lot of them have more satin finishes, so I can work with them in the crease. But it's just such a beautiful palette. I mean, I love shimmers on the lid, and I'm just a shimmery gal, so I love this one. I use it quite frequently. She also bought me these adorable little nail polishes, and just a classic white, and it is called Tuck It in My Tucks, and then Sunset Sneaks, and these are both by Essie. So she threw these in there, as well as a super cute photo of me and my nephew. Very first time I ever held him, so super adorable little picture frame. So yeah, loved all my presents from her. With part of the gift card that my mom gave me to Ulta, I picked up the TooFaced Love Flush Blush Palette, and I thought these were sold out everywhere, and I just saw one randomly sitting on the shelf, so decided to snag it. And I have been into blushes lately. I feel like I don't know how to put on blush very well, but I love blush. I love blush palettes, and I love like dipping them into different ones and like making my own colors, and this was just so cute. It's in these little hearts. Try not to blind you here. Let's see if that, oh yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh. I've like dug in 3 different products now with my nails. So these little hearts are so adorable. I love this palette. I've pretty much been using it every day since I got it in Washington when I was there to visit. So I just like to pick out which one I'm gonna wear every day, and it's just so easy because you have all of these just right here in the palette, and dip your brush in and make your face pink. So very cute palette, really like that one. Also on my birthday, I got this from Sephora. I think I got like all Anastasia Beverly Hills stuff that day. Eyeshadows, lip gloss, and then this glow kit. I have enough highlighter to last my whole life. I don't know if one person could go through a whole compact of highlighter even on its own, but it's just like you just want like one of every color, and I love highlighters and I love to just make my face just glow. I'm wondering if my nose is shiny because this is like extra shiny. So I did a lot of research. I saw the Bobbi Brown pink shimmer brick, the Dior Gardens one or whatever. That one sold out like super fast, but I wanted to find a pink highlighter and I didn't like any of them. They weren't true pink highlighters. I was at the store and the lady said, well, what about the Anastasia Glow Kit? And I honestly hadn't ever even swatched these. They were never something I had on my want list, but look at this. It's 4 highlighters. I think this was $40 or $36 or something like that. And you get 4 highlighters, 4. And it had my pink color in there, and then this other kind of pinky champagne color. And actually, let me swatch these for you. We have a mousse on the bottom. It's kind of a bronzy highlight. This would be perfect as a bronzer topper or as a highlighter for people with darker skin tones. And right here we have a pink color with kind of some gold reflex in it. And I'm not crazy about this one, but it is pretty as well. This one we have Starburst. This is the pink shade I was looking for. I don't know if it'll pick it up on camera, but it's really pretty right on top of your blush as a highlight. And then up here we have Crushed Pearl, which is more of a champagne-y highlight. So I really get a lot of use out of these. I like to mix and match and throw it on there. So you get 4, these are like full size, it seems like. And they come out of the palette really easy. And you can put these in a Z palette, which I love that idea. I love that Anastasia just makes it easy. So you're not like cutting up your packaging to try to depot things. So that way you could put it in a Z palette and then back in here if you wanted. And there's so many things I've depotted that I kind of regret depotting, but that avoids that whole situation. This is such a random item. I was looking for a face peel because I've never done a face peel before, but I do have somewhat sensitive skin. So I was kind of afraid of trying out a new peel, and when I asked the gal what she would recommend for a face peel, she brought me over to the Juice Beauty line, and it's an all organic line. And they have this sensitive peel. It's a green apple peel for sensitive skin. And the jar was like, I want to say like $50 or $60. It's this little jar, and I didn't want to dive all the way in a $60 jar for something I've never even tried before. And since Ulta doesn't do samples, I just thought it would be better to go with this route. It was $39 plus a bonus eco washcloth. It's super soft and super nice. And it comes with a cleansing milk, antioxidant serum, hydrating mist, the sensitive peel, and a nutrient moisturizer. Hopefully this is the same angle my camera just turned off on me, and I can't remember if I had zoomed it or not, but anyways, so I was talking about these Juice Beauties. I like to do this at night since it does make my face red. Obviously when you're irritating it with a peel, you know, you are probably going to get those bumps, so I'm assuming that's normal. But have I noticed a huge difference in my face and my skin? Not really. I'd be interested to try the full strength peel, see if my skin could handle it. And I guess I just feel like I want to feel it burning, like it's really doing something. And I know that sounds horrible because why would you want your face to burn? But I'd be interested to hear what you guys use for skin peels, or if that's even a good idea. I love getting facials, but I just don't know. I don't know. I'm not an esthetician. I have no idea. But yeah, so this little Juice Beauty line, you know, pretty decent sized samples, and this was all $40. It says it retails for a $50 value, so I feel like it would be more. because one little jar was like 65 bucks. Alright everyone, so that was it for my birthday month haul. I know it's kind of random and all over the place, but I appreciate you watching and hopefully you made it till the end. I know it's probably a really long video, but again, I just want to thank you guys for all your support. I love filming, I love making these videos, and I love having this new ring light. I feel like it's not going to limit when I can film, and that's so exciting. Like I could film at the end of the day after work and, you know, make the videos I want to make, but I just love it, and I'm glad I went for the nice one. It's not giving off any heat, it's just super bright, and I love it. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. I try to post videos once a week. I've been really bad the past couple weeks, but I will try to be better there. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day or night, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Little Oscar dog in a video. All the things that I got in the month of March. Markers. Now I gotta put it all away.